Blog Talk Radio.
The denied entry to USA show.
You go retaliate and do to hurt your friends, it becomes a gang situation. Listen, you know, y'all up against the military, and then y'all become a militarized zone.
Alright, listen up. Have you been stopped at the US border?
Trying to keep it going, you know what I'm saying? But whoever bring the noise, you know, 209 to Figure Road, you know what I'm saying? We got to handle our business. We ain't letting nobody step on our toes. Blood, rips, or whoever. Right here, these all that.
Do you have a criminal record? You know who you are.
Come on, bullet holes, scars. Come on, 19, 20 years in prison. YA, camp, juvenile hall, San Quentin, Spokane, Soledad, Cork, Pelican Bay, Chino, the whole.
Well, this show is definitely for you then.
I think the police out here primarily arrest criminals, irregardless of their hue, criminal allegiance, sex, religion, faith, all that. They are out here to arrest criminals. And gang members tend to fall into the criminal realm. They're criminals. They shoot, kill, pack illegal weapons. They're criminals. So as a consequence of that, they have to have a gang division of the police department. No, but the pigs ain't out just to arrest a certain person. They are anti-criminal. I ain't mad at them. That's their job. Bravo, no, I ain't got nothing against them as far as they being soldiers, taking money out of the bank. If they swatting me on some activity, I got to get down with them. That's the rule. Well, I ain't going to fuck with them for no reason, and they ain't going to fuck with me. Because I drive by the rules. I ain't got nothing against 5-0. They push up on me, I'm getting ill. And the motherfuckers going.
Now, reaching out to you from the beautiful Pacific Northwest, it's Ken and Lisa.
That we have for you and only you and no one else. My name is Ken, and I'm your show's host. My other co-host, he's a bit indisposed at the moment, so looks like it's going to, just be me solo, which is fine. I'm sitting back here, relaxing with a nice glass of Pinot Grigio, just excited for my new guest that's going to come on board. A bit of history about him. He's a bit of a celebrity in a sense of his name is all over the internet for his conviction, let's just say, so to speak. But the tradition that we have on the show here, of course, is he's anxious here, okay. But the tradition we have here in the show is, before we actually start the show, okay, don't worry. Fuck it hell. I must give a tribute to you know who. England, the greatest country on this planet. Strongest country around. Okay, so that was enough tribute. Now, okay. There he goes. It's going. Oh, there he is. He has to get his proper intro. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hey.
Hello?
In the life of a man. Introducing. In the life of a man. Tin Man. One of my most
bitch, I'll always want some more. Take a piss, watch my dick, then I'm out the fucking dope. Stiff one arm, hug nuts, ain't mushy. Got a jet dick, still smell.
Tin Man, are you there?
I'm here. What's good?
Excellent. Good. I'm so glad to have you on the show. Like I said,
yeah, it's been a minute. You try to get a hold of me. We try to get this thing going with me being out here in Europe.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck, man? You know, I try to reach out to you. You're not available, but I know you're making all that money. So I wish I was in your boat, you know, your shoes.
Stressful life.
You do know, but you do know, actually, though, for security purposes, we cannot fully state your full name unless you choose to do so yourself. But
no, of course not.
I think it's safe to say that the people listening who know your voice know it is the real thing. You are really you. What I can say, though, is that you are an ex-cocaine smuggler.
Correct.
Plain and simple.
Correct.
You were caught in the U.S. You were caught in the USA with what 197, I think, bricks of
approximately of nose candy.
And I guess obviously I was not there, but I'm going to assume that the DEA must have rushed up like you see in the movies and said, "Let me see your hands or get on the ground." How did that happen?
Well, as to what, the story, or as how they rushed me?
Let's hear how they're rushing you, because, like I said, your waiver is not submitted yet. So we're going to stick with things that are pretty generic, that's in the court files, which is fine.
Well,
but while you tell your portion, I'm going to pull your file. I want to look through it.
Go ahead. Well, it all started off in 2008. I was going to be my last drug run, and it was going to be my ultimate last drug run from here on in. I happened to go enter through the border, and they looked up my name, and they pulled me in. When they pulled me in, they held me there for about a couple hours, started asking me questions, and then somehow finally they let me on my way.
Oh, yeah?
Riding down, going towards, I believe, Everett, Washington, is where I met my co-defendant that basically met me not halfway, most of the way from LA, where our product came from. And approximately a certain time around nighttime, because we were going to hit the checkpoint to come across, somehow we loaded up the product, and then all of a sudden these motherfucking frogs came out of nowhere showing off with their little guns, and from then on it was a wrap.
And I guess like in the movie, they say, let me see your hands, get on the ground, and all that good fun stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then yada, yada, yada. Long story short.
Yada, yada. I ended up copping out to getting a 10-year stint, and enjoyed my my welcome stay in the federal penitentiary. Did my time in Texas, not a good place.
Okay.
And then came back on transfer into Canada. Back home.
Okay. Oh, one thing I want to let the callers know: if you wish to call in and chat with Tin Man, the number is 657-383-0428. But anyway, but when you went to Texas in the center, what was you don't have to go into too much detail. What was that like, basically? Because I think lots of people have not been.
The joints out in Texas are no joke. In general, the federal government or the BOP, Bureau of Prisons, ain't no joke. When you're in the system, you're a no fucking buddy. You're a nobody. No matter who you are, you're a nobody. But it's in the joint down there, it's all politics. And 90% of the joints down there are basically ran by Mexicans. Cartel members, gang members, whatever, it's all ran by Mexicans. You got to go by their rules, their stay, whatever it is. Not fun. Not fun at all.
Well, you survived. I mean, you held your own, and you got much respect there for what I'm seeing in the file here from the BOP, as you said. You got much respect there, and you were. It says here you were a model inmate, so you didn't do anything there. You just did your time, and you just said,
Correct.
"See you," and I don't want to be you, and
Peace the
came
fuck
back.
out.
Came back to Canada.
I came back home to Canada. Correct.
And now, I guess what I should have said, maybe briefly, kind of going, I guess I'm going a bit backwards here, but briefly, like when you were growing up, what was it like growing up? Where you don't have to go in detail about schools you went to or whatever, but what's it like growing up?
I grew up in a middle class home, good background, good family, good friends. As soon as I finished high school, I saw the trade, happened to make $1 or $2 before you knew it. I started off on the streets, worked my way up the ladder, made some serious connections. And when I made the connections, that's when the multi-million-dollar stuff came out.
Okay. So you I guess you saw the stuff, but you didn't actually possess it, so you were just an observer, so to speak.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh. Well, I've never been in that predicament. I've never actually seen that stuff, and but obviously you have. So that is indeed impressive. So yeah, so you did your time, and then you came back to Canada, and now the big question is this: your waiver is going to be submitted, and maybe I think we should give it maybe another 6 months or so.
Yeah, the last time we talked a couple months ago before I left for Europe. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if we should jump to let's jump to Europe and come back to your packet later. So
Okay.
what exactly are you doing in Europe?
Well, right now I'm in a place in Europe. I'm gonna not disclose it, where I'm just dealing with some financial detail here, dealing with my investments. And then I actually just got back from Asia. I was out there for about a couple of weeks, meeting with some investors that are currently from back home, BC, and we're just trying to figure things out. Where I'm at right now, I'm just trying to get my solid ground out here, and then I'm going to be going back to Asia, and I should be coming back to BC probably at the end of the month.
Oh, nice. Well, I won't ask, in Asia.
Nothing
but
illegal.
You left
Nothing
that
illegal. It's all legitimate.
I was about to say,
making a lot of
you
fun.
left that trade low now, and now you're just helping investors. I'm going to assume Hong Kong. When you say Asia, I assume Hong Kong or China.
Hong Kong, Taiwan.
So it's the Chinese.
Yeah, Taiwan.
Oh, there we go. Chinese have so much money. But what's going to happen? You got all this fucking money now. You don't have.
It's funny you say I got all this money now. I got all this money now. It's because last year or about a couple of years, there was a girl in my life that actually slowed me down. And as soon as she left, I guess that's when the light bulb came on and all the luck came back. She was like a fucking voodoo on my shoulders.
What kind of bird was that? What I mean, was she like like a dead weight? You know what I mean?
Miserable twat. Fucking miserable bitch. Wants the high life, my brother, but can't fucking seem to wait.
She sounds like a Vancouver, right?
Oh yeah, Vancouver.
But
Vancouver bird.
Well, people have redeeming qualities. So I'm assuming there's something redeeming, about her as such. Must be something.
I don't expect her to have intelligence, but you know what? Nice. Nice.
Well, bottom line is, you're the successful one, and people have to find their own path in life.
Very blessed. Very blessed.
Yeah, because from what I understand, this has happened within the past. Well, apparently, you said this was happening all along, behind the scenes anyway, in terms of you getting this stuff together. But you,
I couldn't disclose it. I don't put my business out there, especially with women. You take it all to college. Never trust a bird, man. Never trust a bird. If it doesn't go their way, if they want to know everything, do not fucking tell them anything, because they're the ones that would actually bury you. And or take all your fucking money. Take all your money.
Well, in your case, you lucked out, so you didn't lose a penny. Which is great. Tell us what you're doing now in Europe. I mean, don't go in detail, but what's your lifestyle like now?
Well, what time is it in BC? It's 3, right? It's 1 a.m. here. Just after 1. What's my life here? Very, very cozy. How do I put it? Very stress-free. No bullshit.
You just you just chill and you just
chill every day. I'm looking right now as I'm talking to you, my friend. I'm sitting on the couch looking out on my balcony in front of the water. That's how nice this city that I'm in. I'm sorry. I know you're stuck back home. I'm sorry.
I'm so jealous.
I'm here in my own country, my own background. I got to do what I got to do, right? But it's very beautiful.
Well, I hope you do me a favor. I hope you get a chance to go over to Stockholm. Pick me up some LV. Because I'm not spending...
It's cheap out here. It's cheap out here, my friend. It's cheap. It's very cheap. It's cheaper than actually back home, if you want to get into that.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I'm happy with that. And, we have a policy that the clientele that are celebrities, so to speak, they pay less than 0 cents on their cases. I mean, they pay for the first case, but every other case after that, they pay less than 0 cents. In other words, for celebrities, after their first, case payment, we do their cases for free.
Okay.
So for the rest of their lives, for celebrities.
Beautiful.
And we got, including you, we got 5 celebrities. We got one really, really great celebrity. I'm going to have to ask his permission to use his name, but if I could ever use his name, he is. Well, I admire all the celebrities, to be honest.
Correct. I wouldn't say I'm a celebrity. But I'd say I've done my fair share.
Celebrity in a sense of a person who their offense is so newsworthy that their names are all over the internet and on global news. That's what I mean by saying celebrity. Like
the high hitters.
Yeah, I mean British Columbia. That's what you have, right? Like
correct.
Case in point today. I won't bore you with details, but long story short, there's this one chum. He's a discount waiver company in Ontario, and I won't mention his name. But long story short, he seems to think that British Columbia doesn't have high hitter players, so to speak. He thinks
he doesn't
British
know what the
Columbia,
fuck he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He doesn't understand that British Columbia, these guys are heavy hitters, and a lot of them, they reformed, but they were all newsworthy. In Ontario, you don't get that as much. And, we just debate a few things. I got nothing against the chum. He's cool with me.
Well,
but
clearly he doesn't know
what
the fuck he's talking about.
Hey, I'm just a humble servant for all you fellas.
You know what, man? I haven't had no issues with your company or you for what you guys did for me and what you did for the people I brought, and from what the stories you told me. For all I know is you're number one for all of BC. Whoever needs your guidance, help, they need to come to you right away if they want to get into the U.S. Now, me personally, I ain't no rush to get in the U.S. I don't really give a shit. It's just good to have because I would love to go to Miami.
Well, my friend, I will get you there.
Of course.
So the thing is, what happens is, once you get there, you're like another what's the word I'm looking for? Like another feather in our cap, so to speak, because you're a good feather in our cap. It's good for marketing, but it's also good inside because I know I've helped someone who's changed their life around. Because, your past is the past. It's fuck all. But now, actually, that's a good point. Tell us, how have you reformed? How has your life changed? Like, I'm going to play devil's advocate for a bit. If I'm a CBP officer, I'm going to say, okay, Mr. Tin Man, how has your life changed? Why should I allow you into my country? What's so special about you?
I'm a reformed man. I'm not a young punk as I used to be. You know, it's basically I got a family now. You know, that's all that matters to me. You know, being away from your family for 5+ years while you're dealing with not seeing nobody, only talking to them through a fucking phone in a system where you're only allowed 300 minutes a month. 300 minutes a month.
Oh.
That is basically 5 minutes a day, 5 or 10 minutes a day if you really put it down, if you call your family. Being away from them is what made me realize how important family is. So being reformed, coming back home, showing how much respect you got from your family, you know, you don't want to be away from them again.
Yeah, I mean,
especially when you have a child in your life. Because everything you do it for the child now. You don't do anything for anybody else.
So I guess you be a good role model for your child, and then also the fact that you want to, make sure that he has a great life ahead of him.
Correct. Well, we talk on the phone all the time. He's waiting. My child's currently waiting for me to get back home, come see him. You know, so it's basically give or take.
Well, by the way, Tin Man, I can say as I'm chatting with you, we have 2,139 listeners that are listening right now.
Wow.
Now, a fairly small number, but when the broadcast is over, it gets passed around. And I wanted to have you on the guest here, and we're at US Entry Waiver.
Yeah, you've been asking me for about a year now to be on your show, but it seems how you were trying to get a hold of me through messages and all that, and finally I reached out to you a couple of weeks ago, and we're getting it done.
I honestly think you could probably get some time on global TV as well, because I believe
the last time I seen you, I believe the last time we saw each other was when we went to that place in downtown.
Yes.
Where we met up. Fuck, what was it? It was, I don't know.
The Dre's.
Andreas?
No.
Andreas? What
Dre.
is that place? That Dre's?
I think it's the Dre's. The Trump Tower.
Yeah, with all them fine honeys, and we had VIP. Yep, I remember that night, my friend. That was the last time I seen you, and we never collided again.
Then I went further to expand, globally. So I'm excited now because we're going to get the office in London, downtown London here soon. So that's coming up as well. Because the bottom line, I think people need to be happy and just, enjoy themselves and have decent income and just don't be, fucking miserable and being, in the rat race, sitting on Highway 1, going between, Abbotsford and Vancouver. The housing prices in Vancouver are just atrocious.
It's insane. Yeah. It's insane.
Well, anyway, call us. The number is 657-383-0428. If anyone wishes to call in and chat with Tin Man and with US Entry Waiver, legalservices.com. And I'm Ken, as I said, and I'm the host. And we have a celebrity here, Mr. Tin Man, as I have a sip of Pinot Grigio here.
Yeah, you've been giving me that for a while.
Yeah, this is actually the highlight of the day. We had one chum that came in, literally fucking 5 minutes before the show started. And not to bore you with it, but we think we can get him a permanent clearance for his offenses.
Was this at your Surrey office?
Yeah, he came to the Surrey office. So he saw the Surrey manager, and we think we can get him a permanent clearance. And, he's fine with that. So, we like to, as you know, we like to specialize in permanent clearances or the more difficult cases. Yours is in the difficult category. You will always need a waiver, my friend. You will always need a waiver.
Yeah. Fuck my life.
You will not get permanently cleared.
It is what it is.
Had you had stuff like, I don't know, assaulting police, kicking in through doors or whatever, different things like that, then we could work to get it permanently cleared. I don't want to give, the thing is, I don't want to give away too many trade secrets in case that nice gentleman, I won't say his name, in Ontario is listening, so he can try to reverse engineer our techniques. So
fuck him.
That's why I keep it.
That's what I say. Fuck him. If he's listening, fuck him.
Well, earlier he hated on me hard in Facebook, and
fuck him.
My
He's a punk.
Yeah, she told me. She said, "Let it go." But you know me, when someone confronts, I get right in someone's fucking face. I don't back down. But because I cannot go face to face, it's internet. So I said, you know what, whatever. But anyway, so that's done. I even offered him a job. I said, come work for me. So, I don't know. No, I did. I offered him a job I said, why don't you work for me? I'll give you a job.
Correct.
So,
what do you do? Became a little bitch?
Well, I won't call him a name. He's a gentleman. I will say he became a bit unglued. So. But I will always be polite and proper, professional.
Beautiful.
So,
that's the way to keep it.
Well, yeah, you got to have professionalism, right, in this business, because in this kind of business, this business can be a bit political. And for me, when we do these border crossing cases, I put my personality also into these cases. I will be the first to admit that I'm a narcissist. I will admit.
That makes two of us. I've been called that
my personality
by some.
and my drive into these cases. When people retain us, I basically will do what's needed to get done, to get the person sorted out, get the person cleared. Other words, apparently I'm the Saul Goodman from Breaking Bad with these waiver cases. That's what I've been told.
That is true, my friend. That is true, my friend.
Because the thing is, when someone hires us, it's my job to get you sorted out proper and get you off, although I'm not your high school girlfriend. But it's my job to get you sorted out quite proper and to get you cleared, no matter what your offense is. So I'm under the pressure to fight for you, and that's what I do.
That's what you're all about.
So, but I mean, I don't want to bore you with that stuff. I'd like to hear. Tell us more about you, though. I think the audience wants to hear more about you. Look at this now. Now we got 1,718 people.
Damn, a lot fell off.
No, it's at 1,700. It increased.
Oh, shit.
What the? That's amazing.
You're popular, my friend. You're popular.
We're going to have you co-host more often because, I don't know, you're giving us great ratings. Look, that's amazing. I'm just watching the count here. It's rising. What it is, people, they love hearing, I guess, they love hearing your voice, eh? Yeah, we definitely got to have you come back. And I've been getting,
ask
you
away.
You didn't hear the phone beep, but people have been beeping in on the other phone. Oh, I can't help you with that. I put that phone down there. So put that up there. And tell us more.
A gangsta is attempting to reach you on your cellular device.
Oh, sorry about that.
God damn.
No, that's my fault. I thought I had the phone on fucking silence, but I guess not.
So what would you want to know, man? Or the audience, what would they like to know?
Well, they can give us a shout if they want at 657-383-0428. Or even that one lad, or one chum I mentioned earlier from Ontario, he can give us a ring because he's got the number. I actually told him 640, but if he wants, he can ring up now. 657, and I know he's listening, 383-0428. And chat. I'm not going to reach out to him, but if he wants to reach out and chat and discuss, a few things as gentlemen, I'm right here. As I told everyone on Facebook and Twitter that I would do this, because I'm a man of my word.
Well, if he has any questions, let him call in. I'd love to hear who this fucking guy is.
Oh, he's got the number. He's got the link. So he had, something to say earlier on Facebook. Well, now I'm right here. So,
He ain't going to say nothing.
Right here. Yeah. I got crickets chirping, just waiting.
I'm sorry?
No, he's not. I said I had crickets chirping, just waiting for him to ring in, but I guess he won't. Well, tell us a bit more about you, because I'm going to probably shut off in maybe 15 minutes, because we have another person coming into the Surrey office. This person will only get a waiver, though, because his stuff is it's a bit smaller, like possession of stolen property and thefts and etc. So he can only just get a waiver. He's not really...
well, look, your company is legitimate as it can be. You're straightforward. I'm going to say it again. What you do, you get it done. No bullshit. My stuff is currently waiting from what you told me before. It's currently in Washington State? Washington, D.C.? Where's my paperwork from what you last told me? And we're just waiting for it to get back for me to be cleared for me to enter back into the U.S.
Which is why we're just kind of holding off just for certain parts of it. It's a kind of a bit of a long story. But I mean, you were caught with 190, almost 200 bricks, so it's not exactly small stuff.
No, it ain't, my friend. No, it ain't.
We have another celebrity we got cleared recently, and believe it or not, and I know some people listening won't believe it, he does not need a waiver, and this person was, and listen to my words exactly, telling the audience, not you, he was accused of home invasions, he was accused of atrocious offenses, things along those lines. He's accused of these things. Notice I say he was accused of it, but when the day was over, the findings from the court were much different than the accusation. So based upon the findings, we actually got him permanently cleared, and he was accused of kicking in doors and other, things in terms of collecting debt, so to speak. I will just say that he was accused of this, but because he did not do it, he was accused,
right.
But because he did not do it, he was proven innocent. The charges were stayed or dismissed or whatever. He does not need a waiver.
The county,
because there's a big
fucking
difference.
Sue everybody. That's the best thing. Sue everybody.
Well, he's actually going after the crown now. So.
That's the best thing. Sue everybody. That's my motto. Sue them. Fuck them all.
My motto is, I am a man of peace and tranquility. I am here to serve your needs. So, no, it's true. I'm a man of peace and tranquility. I'm here to serve your needs because as far as I'm concerned, everyone is innocent. Even you actually are innocent. You were oppressed by the system.
I'm beyond fucking innocent. I'm as innocent as it could be.
Yeah, you were oppressed by the system, and because you were, we now have to make the proper presentation, so to speak, to get you cleared in the system. So, but because oppressed by the system, it is what it is.
It was a good lifestyle. It was a good lifestyle that I lived back in the day. It was a really good lifestyle. But now I'm living even more of a better lifestyle, legally, not illegally.
Yeah, well, you got these investments going in Hong Kong and Richmond with the Hong Kong community.
The investments.
The Hong
and
Kong
all,
community.
Yeah. I made a name for myself with the real estate. I made a name with myself with private investors. And you know what? All along, it's been right in front of me. But I had this fucking one bird always on my ass and slowing me down. So now that she's out of my life, I became a better person.
And you made more money.
And I made a fucking hell of more money.
Well, I mean, if the bird is listening, I mean, you know, of course, no disrespect to her. She has the right to enjoy her life and do her thing and whatever, which, it is what it is. That's fine with me. You know me, I always say that it is what it is, but I always say let's move forward and make things happen. And if the bird or a bird does not want to stay at your side and be there with you, or help support you.
When family gets involved, bro, when family gets involved and fills her head up and fills any girl's head up, friends or family, that's what fucks with the girl. She's, some girls can't stand their own ground. That's why, in my eyes, they're all fucked back home, all of them.
Well, I don't know. When I saw you at the Dre's, when I was there, you had no shortage of female admirers. Me.
Well, that was then. They're waiting for me to get back home. But I'm just saying that was then. But it is what it is, right? But, when you like someone and you feel that you can actually make something work and she's beyond a fucking moron, then really, what are you holding on to?
Well, I mean, I don't know who you mean in particular. I don't know names, and let's not mention any names. We don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But,
fucking, I'll call her Heidi Slice. That's what I'm going to call her. I used to call her that, Heidi Slice.
Well, like I said, all I know is what I saw, and you had no shortage of attention. So, if nothing else, I wish I had your level of attention. I mean, I did okay. Don't get me wrong. I did okay, too. But that's okay, It's days over, make money and enjoy life. You're doing it the legit way. You're reformed. You're a family man now. So,
correct.
Honestly, now this is all about you. This is about you and what you can do, for your family and how you can better yourself, self-improvement. That's what it boils down to. And if your friends or birds or whatever don't want to come along for the show, then they can take a fucking short walk off the pier. Take a long walk off a short pier. I mean, that's what it boils down to. Either they can fall
fuck right off.
Take a walk. Well,
I said fuck right off. Yeah.
So, because this is all about you now. Doing
correct.
Well. Yeah, and that one gentleman, he still hasn't rang in. So.
He's a pussy, that's why. In my eyes, he's a pussy. The guys that hate on you is because you're doing good for yourself. Fuck him if he's listening. Fuck you.
I don't know why they hate on me. I mean, the thing is, I don't bother anyone. I just get work done, and that's it. Now, like I said, I do put my personality. We put all personality in this work, in a sense of, we latch on like a strong, hungry pit bull and fight for the person's rights, fight to get them sorted out proper. So if that's a bad thing, then, I'm sorry. But
well, like you said, you're a narcissist, right?
Oh, yeah, I am. I will admit it.
That makes two of us.
And I tell a person, I'm going to get you cleared. I don't care what your offense is. We got one guy, he had a conviction for manslaughter. And I think there's a possibility we can clear him permanently. But his case is still pending. But we showed why his offense does not need a waiver. Manslaughter, because certain forms of manslaughter you can show does not need a waiver, depending upon the the case specifics.
Ain't that funny to you? A guy gets away with taking someone's life, but here I come to fucking cross an imaginary line, taking the shit out of their country to bring to another country. I'm doing them a fucking favor. I'm doing the U.S. a favor. I'm taking the shit out of their country, and I need a waiver for the rest of my life. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, we have people who go to that border and CBD test them. Have you smoked a joint? And they say, oh, my God, I took a toke last night. I said, oh, you took a toke last night. Well, go have a seat. And that person needs a waiver. Now we have another guy. He's got 11 offenses. when I say offenses, I mean convictions now. He
Correct.
hit the police. He rammed police barricades, things along those lines. He does not need a waiver.
Sounds like my type of guy.
Because we show his offenses on paper do not require a waiver. I don't go in detail in case my competitor is listening and try to reverse engineer what I'm discussing. But the guy knows who he is. His September letter was on our website. We pulled it off. But generally speaking, the more like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say heinous, but the more or the higher the crime is on the food chain, the less likely you need a waiver. Oh, fucking hell. As I'm talking to you, the site we just got. Who's this? Oh man. Sorry, no, I just got distracted because the thing is we're getting way more hits on the site now. Now some chap in Langley just hit the site. Okay, cool. Or whatever. But this is not to generate business. We do this show all the time. We just want to provide a service to the public. And, if someone, they have a bad past or they had a past, whatever, but now they're reformed, there's no reason why that person should not be allowed to enter the USA. Like the video I showed, where I'm sitting in the boardroom wearing the ski mask, and
yes, the classic YouTube video.
Yeah, my video producer was sitting in there next to me, and it was kind of like in a sense of showing that he had an offense for which is not. I mean, he had no offense, but it's just like the scenario was he had a allegation of a joint.
Correct.
And here I get up and I wear a ski mask and I walk out with hardware and I say, I guess you must be a criminal. That same tone, I say, I guess you must be a criminal, just like that.
Yeah.
And he's like,
he played a reverse logic on his ass. Yeah.
It's a bit comedy, but it's just to show the public that if you tell the border you took a toke, you need a waiver. But if you do not take a toke, or if it's not known, then you do not.
It's all on how you present yourself.
I was about to say, it's all about the proper presentation as opposed to the improper presentation.
Mm-hmm.
It's how the system is, developed, which, I won't go in detail. That we can go in detail in another show. But I'm just thinking maybe in the future, we can have you co-host other shows in the future, because now this is fucking 2,386 people.
Wow.
For some reason, I guess people, they like your voice. Or me, or I'll say both of us.
Why not?
Well, I guess they fancy our good looks, eh?
You need to come out here in Europe, man. That's what you need to do. You need to get the fuck away for a while and come out here for a bit.
Oh, we're going to open an office in London, downtown London.
Come enjoy this blue water, white fucking buildings with me,
Oh, fuck. That's definitely what I need.
Get away from that rain back home. Get away from that shit.
I don't really mind the rain as much. We have a new London affiliate, Goldberg and Company. They're going to actually do investor visas for us. That's goldberg.com.co, in case anyone wants to look them up. But if you go to our site, US Entry Waiver Legal Services, look at E2 investor visas, and go to Goldberg USA businessinvestment.com. So we're going to partner with them, probably in location in London. I'm just looking here because Seth Goldberg. I mean, he's been in this business longer than I, but he specializes only in investment visas like E2s, E1s. I know fuck all about E1s, E2s, but that's that's his area. And I want to see the location in London if I know it. Where's his address in London? I can't find it now. Or maybe he may enter. He's actually listening. He may just Maybe I can just actually ring. There we go. His location is on. It's in London. It's on Kemp House, 152 City Road in London. So
a little trip out there.
Yeah, he also has a U.S. location in a place called Deerfield Beach in Florida. I don't know. I've never been to Florida, but you got that there as well. I wonder if I should have him on the show. I didn't ask him earlier, but we got another like 15 minutes. Actually, fuck. How much time we got? Yeah, we can play with another 15 minutes. Let me see if he's willing to come on the show. I'm gonna ask him right now if he wants to come on the show. Say, hey, you want to do show? I should have asked him earlier. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, I'm gonna. I don't want to just surprise him, right? Because I mean, he's. Oh, what did he say? Yes, I do think so. Let's see. I'm gonna bring him up here, see if he wants to do the show. He can chat for a few minutes about what he does, but best of it, he does.
All right, fuck him. He's not answering. Fuck him.
He's not answering.
Fuck
Hey,
him.
mate, are you free right now?
You fucking.
I was going to ask you if you wanted to be a guest on the show. I know it's last minute, but if you're tied up, then it's okay. Yeah, the show's live right now.
Fucking fruity ass show, if you ask me.
Well, I have to bring you up there so people can hear you. But what's the number the Siri number? Oh, never mind. That's okay. I see it. Yeah. So you can just, briefly, because we have like 15 minutes remaining, and I have he's a guest speaker, probably a new co-host for a bit. But we just give you a shout, the number, and you can be live and be heard all throughout all of Canada. Eh?
What the fuck is this?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello? All right. He didn't. Well, I'm gonna give him a quick shout anyway for like 5 minutes of like chatting or whatever. Then we shut down.
Right.
We have someone coming in at 4:30. So, and the one commoner in Ontario, he's not calling in. So I can fill this time with a colleague. What did I say that? Oh, that number. Okay. 8. Okay. It's dialing now. Let's see if he answers. Yo, he didn't answer. Oh, hello. Oh shit, it's still ringing. Oh. Well, it's ringing, and I don't fucking know how to hang up.
Fuck him too.
Oh, there you go. He's gone. Yeah, he's gone now. I don't know why.
Well, anyways, man.
Spoke. All right, well, I know you're busy.
I got a bit going to sleep right now. It's almost 2 a.m.
Okay, yep, you're right. All right, mate. Well, it's good to hear from you, and the audience is happy you're here. I'm looking at the comments of people writing in. They want to know more about Tin Man. I don't know.
What do they want to know?
Very popular.
What would they like to know?
About your background, who you are, and one bird here, she says, I like his voice. His voice sounds really sexy. Oh, so all right.
Well, you just tell her she should know this. I'm not just a pretty boy.
She's listening to you. No, she's listening. So
I hope she's listening.
I cannot classify your voice. Oh.
Well, salute to her.
Someone just beeped in. What the? Oh, that's Oh, this one. Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's too funny. So anyway, all right. Well, I won't hold you up. So.
My brother.
We can end the episode, and we can have another episode next week on the Denied Entry to USA show. A show is here for you, and only you, and no one else. Oh, but one thing I must do is I've got some, I don't know if I should, I'll do it anyway, fuck it. I've got some friends who, they asked me to play this for a few seconds, so I will. You won't know what this means, but they will, because they're listening. So happy to hear. They got their 5 seconds of fame.
What the fuck did you just play right there, man? What was that?
You won't know what.
You went from playing.
You won't know what that
you went
is.
from playing some gangster shit in the beginning to play this bunk Oprah shit. What is wrong with you, bro? What is that shit,
that's,
bro?
I have some good friends of mine. They were telling me, please play this tonight. I said, okay, well, I'll play.
Not on my fucking clock. Not on my clock. Do not play that on my clock, bro. That was fucked up.
You're not Russian, though, so it's okay.
I'm not Russian, but I'm close to it.
Oh, well, I totally apologize. That's right. What am I thinking? Well, anyway, so they got that 5 seconds of fame.
Yeah, 5 seconds of my life gone, too. Can you give me that back?
Oh, you get it back in your fucking case, man. What else do you want? You want dinner and a movie. Take you to the fucking cinema. Shit.
Oh, fuck you, man.
Take you to the fucking cinema and a movie. What else? What else do you want?
Everything else, my brother. Anyways, it was good talking to you.
All right.
Let's keep touch. Message me,
pleasure.
hit me up. If not, I'll see you in a couple of weeks when I get back. Touch ground with BC. And whoever that honey is that said I have a nice voice, salute to you.
I think you probably have her blushing now. She probably wants to meet you and get to know you.
No problem. All right, I'm out.
But they all do. So
I'm out.
All right,
Later,
so you have fun. All right. Bye.
All right.
And I'm out as well. So now the show is over for today, but we shall do another one, possibly maybe, let's see, today's Wednesday, and possibly this week or next. But till that time comes,
here I stand done bent, gotta represent South Central, L.A. every day, nigga, monthly, yearly. 34 to be exact, nigga, fear me. Atomic dog, I'm in your zone, your area. Bull massive, pit bull terrier. I'm coming through like the woo dumping chambers. Third life, get it right, nigga, danger. 7 shots to my body, ain't no killing me. Lock and load, double back, I had you feeling me. 40 Glock up on your block. Headshot, chest plate getting blown when the 9 knocks. And in the distance, ain't no resistance. Say your homeboy swear they gonna murder me. Said they heard of me, they think I'm on a murder spree. But when they roll up and Chase try to find me, that's when I'm dumping with the fat Mac 90. From the cradle to the grave, I've been kicking static. I've been around from revolvers to automatic. See, I'm a stand-up, stomp down soldier. much older now from back then when I was thugging in my stars on my black swing. See, I'm a G nigga married to the thug shit. Hennessy OE, Sherm sticks. That's how we do it, kicking back.
What up? Join us next time for another episode of the Denied Entry USA show. Our show to not only educate you about US Entry Waiver, but we're also here to help you stay out of trouble. Make your choices in life wisely. Handle your business, or your business will handle you.
Yeah, we right now we gonna get y'all a little something about what happens on an everyday life over here, man. Each and every day it's the same niggas, the same people, the same community, whatever. We don't change.
Rolling my bottomless pit as I ride, smoking that pot. Oh, still stay lit, my eyes are slow, they flaming like fire. I keep replacing, but I know I get so higher. C-Man is something that cut Whitley vibes on creep. Stop beats if you got beef, let's handle it in the street. Aspirin, pancakes, my G's gon' bounce.